Link at the bottom of this page, and you will realize why Leah is worth investing everything into. And there's maybe one person like her every 1,000 years. And so it doesn't matter if she's offering me anything back. I want to just pay her $100 a month every time I tell her she's pretty. If I write you a letter, Leah, how about this? I get to write you a letter. You don't have to respond. I just want to know that you're actually getting them in some way, so that I'm not sending $100 and it's not even getting to you. And I don't make that much money, okay? $100 just to send you a letter telling you you're pretty and telling you I love you. And it doesn't matter if you're married or something. I mean, a grandpa can tell his favorite grandchild how much they love them all the time. Friends tell each other they love one another. It's like a relationship with Jesus Christ. You're like Jesus Christ to me. Jesus was the Lion of Judah, and Dan was called the serpent by the road, and Benjamin was called the wolf. Well, you're like a dinosaur. In Jurassic Park, all of the dinosaurs were female, and the dinosaurs used to totally dominate this world, totally dominate any lion. Leah, I want to show you that that was really messed up what I did. And there's probably a warrant out for my arrest for violating probation, because I just wanted to, I suddenly just got this strange feeling like I had to do it for God. I had to do it for destiny. The Spirit was moving me, and many spirits moving me. And then once I violated probation, I was like, well, it's going to be a warrant out for my arrest now, so now I just need to make it worth it. And then the harder I try to make things right with Leah, the more difficult it becomes. But Leah, when I saw you, I knew you were a person of predestination. A person before I was ever born. There was predestination. That's, we don't have to be talking to each other, in our physical presence. I said we haven't spoken in 7 years. I was wrong. It's actually, we haven't spoken in 5 years or something, but still. For a person who has not spoken to someone in 5 years, and of course you're not going to offer me any reward, not even going to talk to me back, I'm still willing to just give you hundreds of dollars every month. Just at every letter I send you, I have to pay you $100 of the deal's off, okay? And I just get to tell you you're pretty. I get to tell you I love you, and because I don't get to say anything inappropriate, okay? And I think you're the best therapist ever, because I told you to change your vocation, and I said that somehow you contributed to my leaping off that building. I was taking a leap of faith in you. I was, the Pointer Sisters song, "Jump for My Love." I was jumping for Leah's love. Love and gravity having their way with me. The gravity on the moon is different. The gravity in outer space is a little different. And that song that I was singing about you, I found out that song I was singing to you about, it's called "Shut Up and Dance With Me, This Girl Is My Destiny." I was singing that song to you before I jumped. That song is called "Walk on the Moon," and Leah, I didn't know that, or the band is called "Walk on the Moon," and Leah was the moon in the Old Testament prophetic dream of Joseph. And then the eclipse of Leah being sun and moon, and I was taken to Joseph's coat that day. And the last time we had an eclipse like that was 2017. That was the year I met you. And then 1917 was the year JFK was born. And so I jumped off that building 6 days before John Kennedy's 100th birthday. You were born, anniversary of JFK's assassination. So many interesting things. But Leah, I will do anything. I will go to jail. And I will labor and labor until I've paid all the money to show. And I know money does not buy these things, but it is an offering. It is a sacrifice to my queen. How many women in this world have a guy that's willing to pay them to give them compliments. I'm willing to pay you to just tell you you're beautiful and you're amazing and you're wonderful and send $100 with every piece of mail, just to as a way of saying I'm not just sorry with my words or on pen and paper or something, but with a big offering. That's I won't have any money to be a drug addict if I'm spending my money on stuff like that. So I want to contribute to your vocation, Lee. I want to contribute to your ministry. I would love to have been your personal assistant. And I thought you were like some kind of a wench who just robbed me of my dreams, but it's so much more complicated. You were pressured by your agency to get that restraining order. I know that. And you had to anyways because the behaviors I was displaying were terrible. I was on so many drugs, and I don't like to hurt good people, Leah. But I want you to know that you're a very, very exceptionally rare. Even out of the good people I have hurt, I would not go to these lengths to try to repair the damage. But I just can't. It's always going to torture me, Leah, the things that I did to hurt you with my words. And I want to make reparation. I want to show you that I really love you because we're connected. You are definitely, you've become a part of me, sweetie. And I do not love you any less, though we have not spoken in 5 years. In fact, love grows and grows, and other people might have a relationship where they're speaking to each other back and forth and texting and the communication and physical presence and stuff like that, physical contact. But you and I have a very deep spiritual connection, which actually outlasts those other things. Because you and me, I just knew we were going to know each other like 1,000 years from now, okay? And I thank you so much for the way you have the power to transform and do things. You could make a monster like Frankenstein do good deeds. You could convert fallen angels to do your will, Leah. That's what I saw in you. Emma Watson from Beauty and the Beast, and then Hermione Granger was the same character in Harry Potter, and Elizabeth Potter Perry is the one enshrined at Golden Valley Humane Society. Elizabeth Potter and Perry is another. It's a name alternative for Harry and Potter, and then one of her middle names is Ibby, Isabel. Isa is Arabic for Jesus, and then Belle breaks the curse in Beauty and the Beast. Isabel, and she is enshrined at Golden Valley Humane Society, 845 Meadow Lane. Meadow, Leah means meadow, and then I met Meadow Jade Pollock as a result of jumping for your love, Leah. You don't have anything to feel guilty about. You are so amazing. You are so wonderful. Smooches, sweetie.